Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and today we're creating this kind of vampy Valentine's Day look, I guess. Valentine's Day is coming up and I wanted to play with the Bronze Seduction from McGrath, and this is the look I came up with. I really wanted to play with that red eyeshadow and decided to pair it with a nude lip today, but you could definitely go in with a deep vampy lip, a black lipstick. Oh, that would be beautiful. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look and hang out with me and play in some makeup, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know some more looks you would like to see. Would you like to see a soft, pretty Valentine's Day look? Let me know down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the makeup. So I had so much fun the other day playing with the McGrath Bronze Seduction palette that I want to play with it again. I really enjoyed using this. I haven't whipped it out in probably a year, and I used it for my birthday makeup and loved the experience of using it. So I thought, let's pull it out again today. Let's play with it and create a look. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, we can make it a little romantic. So yeah, that's what I want to do today. I definitely want to go into this red shade. I don't think I've done a look with this eyeshadow on the channel. I might have and have forgotten about it because I do a lot of videos. So this may already be a tutorial with this red shade, but I want to do another one today. So yeah, this red shade is called Blitz Flame, I believe. And it's just a beautiful, like, smooth metallic. I think we can use this, maybe a little bit of this shade or this shade in there. We're going to use this beautiful deep purple down here and just create a really kind of vampy, sultry, sexy look for Valentine's Day. I am giving wet rat realness today because I got caught in a rainstorm a while ago. So my hair is finally dry, but it's a little something. We're just not going to worry about it, and we're going to make it work. So yeah, let's dive on in and get started on this look. I think I'm going to start with the shade called Extreme Aubergine on the outer corner with a small brush. Yeah, I'm going to take it on a Sigma Detail Diffuse crease to start. And tuck it like right in here. Kind of wiggle that brush. I have already primed my eyes and thrown a little foundation on today, just because I felt like it. I was killing time while I was waiting for a battery to charge up. Yeah, I'm just going to diffuse that right out into here and build up some depth on this outer V. I don't usually start with my darkest colors, but I decided to change it up and do something a little different today. And bring that just a little bit, like right up here. I'm going to create kind of a wedge shape. Something smoky and lifted. But I think this color would look really pretty with that red. I'm just going to take a little bit more of a concentrated brush, flat brush from Morphe M126. So I can really kind of get in there where I want it. I'm going to relax my eye and kind of wing it up and out. And then we can take our little Detail Diffuse crease and blend it. That's such a pretty color because it's almost black, but it's a little purple. It's a really nice deepening up shade. It has an inkiness to it. And just diffusing that over. I'm going to bring it right towards the lash line out here. It just really gives a nice lift on that outer corner. And just soften the edges. Now I take a larger, clean blending brush. This is a regular diffuse crease from Sigma, and it is no product. And I'm going to blend that shade out even further. So we have no harsh lines at all. And we can always clean up right out there once we finish the eyeshadows. It's not a big deal if it gets a little messy. And just making sure this blending brush is clean. Just run it right over where you feel like you might need a little more blending. But these shades from Pat McGrath seem to be pretty easy to blend. They stick to your skin really well, but they also diffuse really easily. Now I'm going to take a bit of entrapment on that diffused crease. I'm going to clean it off, make sure there's no more extreme aubergine on it. And I'm going to tuck it right here, just to add a little bit of depth and blend really softly with a light hand, just to add some definition. And I'm going to bring that in just a little bit, following my bone structure and not the actual fold of my eye. So I'm relaxing my eye and I'm feeling where my eye goes in from where the brow bone is, like right in here, and just tucking that brush right into there. Where my crease is a little bit lower, it's like right here, I'm going above it. And just doing some back and forth, kind of windshield wiper motions. And making sure everything looks nice and smooth. Back with our big brush, our blending brush. I'm going to take just a little bit more extreme aubergine on this brush right here. And just slightly build that right on that outer bit. Almost going past my eyelid. Now I'm going to take the same little flat brush from Morphe, and I'm going to dip a bit into Skin Show Divine Glow, and I'm going to run just a little bit of that right here under the brow, lightly. Just for a little bit of a highlight there, just kind of under the arch. Blitz Flame on my little flat brush. It picks up really well and it's a very smooth shape. I'm going to go ahead and just give it a little spritz just to keep from getting any fallout. Make sure the brush is tapped off. And I'm going to pat this right here onto the center. Ooh, that's so pretty. Do a little building and just let it diffuse as we get up to that socket line and towards the inner corner. And let that just float into the rest of the shades and diffuse out. You can even take the little mini detail diffuse crease and soften that line up. This is just a very enjoyable palette to work with. And this shade is just so smooth. It doesn't have the chunky, flaky bits like some of her eyeshadows do. Which I think are what's usually people refer to as her special shades. This is just a really pretty metallic. I'm going to take a little bit on that diffuse crease and just bring it up here where it's still visible when my eyes relaxed. Very soft. Alright, and clean that off and take just a touch more of entrapment. Just right there. So that it can flow into it. I'm going to build that up just a little bit more. Coming up a bit higher. I'm going to let it kind of diffuse out. I'm going to go to the diffuse crease with a touch of entrapment. Couldn't say that. I kept saying I want to say enchantment. Entrapment. I'm going to come right out here. And just get a little more smoky with it. Because why not? We're here. Let's do it. If you'd like to see a softer Valentine's Day look, let me know. I could do something a little bit less dramatic and vampy. Clean that flat brush off and go back into a bit of extreme aubergine and just A little more oomph right out there. Alright, and it looks a little messy right out there. Don't worry, we will tidy that up in just a minute. I'm gonna take my little flat brush again, clean that little buddy off again, and let's take the shade Rose Gold 005, and I'm gonna pick this up on the brush, spritz the brush. This is a bit more of one of those flaky shades, special shades. I'm just going to pat that right on this inner part and bring it up a little. Let it flow over into the red. Ooh, ooh yeah. I'm just going to patting in between there to blend and let it just kind of diffuse over. We can go back in with a little bit of the red. Just make sure that they are all flowing together and creating a nice gradient. I'm going to use this eyeliner. It's a cream gel liner from ColourPop from their Hocus Pocus collection called Trick or Treat, but it's just a jewel tone purple eyeliner. You can find this from any brand. I'm going to use that as a bit of a liner. See how this goes. Can't really see it as well as I would like you to be able to see it. I might take a little bit of Extreme Aubergine over top just to deepen it up. So I'm going to take that on a little angled liner brush and just pat that over. Go. Alright, clean the fallout. I just ran a Q-tip just right there and kind of wiped it away. We can touch up our foundation just a little bit. I used the Age Perfect from L'Oreal, the Radiant Serum Foundation. Took a tiny bit more of that just to do a little repair work. Alright, I'm going to leave the eyes alone for a minute and we move on to a little bit of contour. Before we go in with concealer and all that, I like to cream contour. I'm taking a little bit of the Fenty in Amber. This was like a super cool tone contour, so we're not going to go too crazy with it. Just going to use a little. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a facelift, I guess. And do a little bit of concealer. I'm going to take the Radiant Concealer from Age Perfect, another L'Oreal good one here. And we take this kind of right just in here. Right here. And we'll blend this out with a brush. Okay, and for a little additional brightening, just a touch, I'm going to take a little bit of the Age Rewind in the brightening shade. Just put a little back of my hand here. Put a little on the brush. And just dab it right there. It's a really small amount, just to brighten up. I'm going to set everything down with a little bit of setting powder. I'm going to use my Halo Glow from e.l.f. Just set right under the eyes first. And around the T-zone. Alright, let's do a little bronzer. I think I'm going to grab a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. just to kind of warm the skin up a little. You look a little ghostly. Now I'm going to jump back over to eyes. I am going to take a little bit more of that Sunkissed Glow bronzer on a smaller brush. I'll stay on this blending brush here. And put a little bit right out here. Let that flow into the eyeshadow just a bit. I really like the way this looks to do. Just gives you a really nice lift. Now let's finish up the lower lash line really quickly. And on the lower lash line, I'm going to take that eyeliner from ColourPop. In the outer corner here. I'm going to take some of Extreme Aubergine on that little liner brush now. And I'm going to just pat it over top. Let it join up to the upper lash line. I'm going to let my eye quit watering for a second. Because it is, of course, wanting to water. It cannot water all day. Be no problem. Second, I sit down and do makeup. Water City. So let's move on to blush real quick and then we'll come back and finish the lower lash line. Blush, I'm going to reach into my Physicians Formula Saturday Detention palette. And I'm going to go with this top shade right here. I think that would be pretty. Just a nice peachy blush. And I'm going to take the highlighter from this palette as well, which is called the Basket Case. This one right here. So it's light champagne. I think my eyes have settled down enough. We can finish up this lower lash line. I just want to blend out the shade just a little bit and kind of, smoke it out a touch. So I'm going to take this little brush right here. This is a Morphe M152. I'm going to take a little bit of Entrapment on it and just come right underneath and soften that out. All right, I'm going to take some of Skin Show Divine Glow. Just right here. Alright, now I'm going to do a little mascara. Curl my lashes, do a little mascara. I think this look definitely calls for some falsies. And for lashes, I'm actually using not Pret-a-Porter, a new pair. We're going to use these from Kiss. This is Kiss X Meredith Duxbury. Holiday limited edition. This is the Drunk in Love style. And yeah, I think these will be pretty. I've got to really trim them down because, ooh, they're big. They're real big. Here's a better look at them. Lashes are on. Camera decided to just cut me off there while I was doing that, so you didn't miss much but me putting some lashes on, which is not that exciting. And I went ahead and zhuzhed my hair and kind of fixed it a little. I look a little less like a drowned rat now. I had to just kind of brush it out because there was not much I could do with it. It was looking like something. So anyway, looks like we'll be washing our hair tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get these lips on to go with the look. I decided to go with a nice nude lip to pair with this because the eyes are a lot with the lashes and the red. I thought, let's keep it chill on the lips. Of course, you could go in with a red lipstick, a burgundy, a black. A black would look amazing. But I'm going to do a little bit of a softer nude, but still kind of glam. So I'm going to take BFF3 from ColourPop and just give my lips a little line here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take Milani Lip Fetish in Pleasure. I think that's what these are called. Color Fetish, Lip Fetish. I don't remember. I never can remember. But yeah, we're going to take this one in the shade Pleasure. which is the cooler option, I believe, of the two lightest shades. Yeah, the other one's a bit warmer. Just a hair, like more of just a yellow tone, but the depth level is the same. This one has a bit more of a peachy pink undertone, but not very strongly. And I'm going to apply this. And then I'm going to go back to my lip liner and just kind of ombre it a little bit. I love the look of a darker lip liner with the nude lipstick. It's just a thing that I love right now. And yeah, so this is our look all complete. I think this is a really kind of I think it's a fun Valentine's Day look. If you're doing like a Valentine's Day, going out somewhere fun and kind of sultry, and you want to be just like a sexy vampire, this is the look I would go with personally. And pairing it with a black lipstick would look freaking phenomenal. But if you want to make it a little more toned down, wearable, a nude lip, you kind of can't beat that either. Nude lip goes with everything. It's just all about the undertone of that lipstick. Yeah, but that is our look for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. And oh, these lashes are like pretty big. they're like touching my eyebrow almost. What do you guys think of these big lashes? Is that a thing for me? Can I rock giant lashes? I'm a little self-conscious about that. They just feel big. But let me know down below what you think of that. And yeah, that is our look for today for a nice sultry, vampire-esque, vampy goth-ish, vampy Valentine's Day look. Yeah, and I just really want to play Bronze Seduction again and do something with that red, because that red is just so gorgeous in that palette. And let me know down below if you would like to see a softer kind of Valentine's Day look, something pretty, something maybe if you're going for like a early lunch date, you know, just a sweet makeup look. Let me know. I'll be happy to do that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.